Hello again, everybody. This is MrNoobTubeGamer. Yeah, I haven't been making too many videos this year. It's crazy. I think I made 2 videos in the past month, and one of them was a live stream video. So, yeah, I've been slacking when it comes to video production in 2015 compared to other years. But, you guys don't want to hear me rambling. You guys want to hear my thoughts on the topic at hand. And I'm sure my thoughts on this is going to be pretty predictable if you've seen my Splatoon review. And I'm sure a lot of people already know where this is going. So, I'm sure as most of you know, this was news, 2 days ago. They mentioned, EA, or DICE, or whoever, they mentioned that Star Wars Battlefront will not have any voice chat whatsoever. See, I noticed this in the beta, but I didn't know that, I didn't really think anything of it, because it's beta. I didn't think they were going to have the voice feature. I mean, I know they had it in Black Ops 3, but beta, but still, I didn't really think anything of it. So, but they made a full announcement that, the beta, there's a full game, rather. First of all, it's going to have $50 DLC, which I pretty much predicted. I expected, because every single EA first-person shooter has the $50 premium DLC. I mean, I can't think too much of it, because it's expected. It's DICE, it's EA. That's what happens. Okay. That's really, sure, it's upsetting, but it's not surprising. Now, this is surprising, because to have no voice chat whatsoever is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. People this is the damage control of people. And this is the same thing people did for the Wii U. They damage control. They're like, well, you could, go on separate, you could, go on Skype or whatever and do, but yeah, first of all, that's more complicated. Not on PC, possibly, because, people always use TeamSpeak and stuff like that when they play on the PC. And in the consoles you also have party chat and whatnot, and even the Xbox One has Skype too, so, but anyway, I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but basically, here's the problem. First of all, this isn't Splatoon, okay, I know I mentioned Splatoon earlier, but this is going to be the comparison. Splatoon got a whole bunch of shit for not having voice chat, rightfully so. Because a game in 2015 that does not have voice chat is a joke. It's an absolute joke. There were PS2 games online that had voice chat built in. Now, in case you're someone who has absolutely no knowledge of the gaming industry or no knowledge about how online gaming works, let me tell you why in-game voice chat is a big deal and is something that should be standard for any competitive shooter. Okay? So, you're playing in a random game with random people, right? You're not always playing with friends, every time you play a match. That just doesn't happen, okay? No matter how many people you know, no matter how many people play that certain game, it just doesn't happen. Unless maybe you're playing Destiny. But still, even if you're playing a 6v6 in Destiny, let's say you're playing in a squad of 3, there's still 3 more people who you can't communicate with. And yes, Destiny has in-game voice chat, but it's complicated as fuck. So, but at least it has it. But still. With Battlefield, you can talk with your squad mates on the voice chat. And you could communicate with them and do what you gotta do, because your squad is really all who matters in Battlefield. Sure, communicating with all your team would be good, but it's not plausible. Especially if it's a 32v32, you can't communicate with 32 people. That makes no sense. You just stick with your squad, and you guys can communicate with each other, right? So in Battlefront, you don't have this at all, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Battlefront 1 and 2, even on the PS2, not even just the PC version, had voice chat built in. So this is another feature that's lacking from the original Battlefront games. Can you imagine? Battlefront 2 came out in 2005 and has so much more features than the Battlefront that's coming out 10 years later. The only difference is that it looks so much prettier. You know, it looks a lot prettier because, 10 years in technology is a huge leap. But besides that, there's nothing really going for them. The gameplay is not any better. The gun sounds, the way the gun sounds and the sound and overall isn't even better. If you want me to tell the truth. It's just a complete wreck. I was conflicted. I was like, maybe I'll buy this game, maybe I won't, but I was pretty sure I wasn't going to buy this game. Now, when I played through the beta, published that, I think, like a week ago, right? A week ago? I don't know. Whenever the beta was going on, I recorded like a 50-minute long video. It's basically the last video I made. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. But basically, throughout that entire playthrough, I was conflicted. Am I gonna buy this game because it does look good and the graphics look great? But at the same time, like, there's so many features missing from the original Battlefront games that I grew up with personally. Right? Those games were my childhood. Like, I was 7 years old when I picked up Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2. I picked up I think it came out like a year after Battlefront 1. Yeah, it did. So, I was a huge Clone War person. And, obviously, that's a big thing. No Clone Wars. So, that and just the fact that such a basic fundamental feature that should be in any multiplayer game at all. Right? Anything that involves online multiplayer, voice chat. Especially since I'm pretty sure that aren't they having a co-op? They're having a co-op and there's no voice chat. I mean, yeah, you could be in a party, but still, if you join with a random person, you cannot communicate with them whatsoever. That's just fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. EA, DICE, you guys done fucked up. And I don't know what the hell to think anymore. Because it's just... The only news you hear about Battlefront is bad news. Right? That's all you hear. And it's pretty sad. But anyway, that's enough ranting. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I know I keep delaying my review of PC games that I've been promised, like Dota 2 and other games. Don't worry, they'll be coming soon. I'm trying to hopefully make a comeback on YouTube, but I can't promise it. I've noticed something. I get more views when I'm not making videos than when I am making videos. I don't know why that happens, but that's a thing. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.